I am seriously trying to bring that energy, but the coffee hasn't kicked in. We had quite the night. It'll be a little bit of a story time and then tell you some dumb stuff that has happened to me in these past few days that I had to question myself. We're gonna play around with the items I received in BoxyCharm and my Ipsy Glam bag. This is the PR. I have not received my paid box. It's coming though, so we'll see. Mira, my eyeballs, I have not slept, and this is why. Wait, before I get into the story, I did go live yesterday. I'm trying to go live on Wednesdays. I'm hoping to make a routine of this. So I announce it a few days prior to, and then I remind you the day of. It was so much fun. We always stay a little longer than expected. And now my brain is like in pure chaos because I feel like I'm doing a live right now when I know I'm not. But it's an opportunity for me to like really chat with you guys and answer your questions. And just you guys get to know me a little more on a personal level. And I get to know you guys and all of that. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, it is available in replay. It will be linked below. I'm also linking the unboxings, and my vlog channel is running, of course. And so I released my vacation vlog. Today we have another vlog, which is where I explain what happened with our dog. You might want to go check that out. I would love it if you guys could go and support the vlog channel as well. We're trying to get that baby up and running. So be ready because we have another vlog going up today. For today's video, I am going to use the beauty sponge featured in the BoxyCharm. No, it wasn't. It was in the Glam bag. It was in this cute little cajita, the little box, right? But I'm pointing out the sponge because although it looks ordinary and this is a lot bigger than it was when it was dry. So it does expand. It seems to be pretty good quality, nice and soft, latex free, and it grew really fast. I'm gonna start off with the eyes. We're gonna use this Eyes Baby Eye Cream. It is by Fleur and B. So ¿qué pasó? I finished the live last night and I like to get my girls in bed. We have a bedtime for them and it's like 10 during the summer, and then during the school year, it's 9. Even though Cam doesn't go to school, it doesn't matter. She needs to get into a routine because yours truly and the husband we need to nap, we need to sleep, we need a good night's rest. Now, Miss Cam has been sleeping in her room. The transition was better than I thought it would be, which is crazy. And it's like consistent at this point. And she's sleeping 100% by herself. We go to sleep and at 4 a.m., this little girl, I have a baby monitor watching her. So if, in case she needs me, you know, she just has to call me. And she does. It's like 4 something in the morning, like 4:07 or something. And she goes, Mom. So then I go over there and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And she says, I've got to pee. So I said, cool, I'll take you to the bathroom. But I knew that I wanted to go back into my cozy bed. So I took her to my bathroom versus their bathroom on the other side of the house. Then I'll apply the Keys Soul Care. This is the Firm Belief Smoothing Peptide Cream. This is amazing for like right before going to bed, but this is also nice for like skin prep. A little bit goes a long way. You do not want to over apply product. It will make your makeup look horrible. If you're going to over apply, do it right before going to bed, which is when you need as much hydration as possible because you're doing nothing to your face other than sleeping. And so your skin can really take in the benefits. I like to obviously do like proper skincare so that the makeup looks good. Anyway, so I take her potty, right? Boom, take her potty. And then I go, hey, come to bed and lay with me. I guess she was excited. Like, yay, I get to like lay with them because she could not fall asleep. Now around 4:30 something, I could feel that she was like finally like, whew, like she's falling out, right? Okay, great. I am already on cloud 9 in a deep sleep and I wake up to screeching sounds. You would think the worst. Like the screams, and they were right here in my ear. The screams were scary and horrible and freak. But this is not the first time this happens. We kind of knew what it was. She was having a freaking nightmare and the screams and her body was trembling as if she was in pain. And no one can calm her down other than her dad. I'm gonna apply the Kate Boss Lip Potion. I told you guys it smells nice, but it's kind of like a, ooh, it's thick. That was a lot. It's like a Vaselina. So we'll try her. I didn't get around to actually applying her in advance and giving her a try. Ay, Dios mío. I'm not applying hairspray. I'm so over my hair right now. Juan goes ahead. He's able to calm her down. But now, because of the nightmare, it's in her head. That's all she sees. And I get it. She's a kid. She's still afraid. And we're asking her, well, what was it? She goes, the cat. It's the cat. And I'm like, the cat? We don't have a cat. You haven't been around the cat. What are you talking about? She was having a nightmare with the cat. I don't know what the cat did, but it freaked her the hell out. And so at this point, everything, like I have texture designs. It's not even like actual texture designs on my sheets on my bed. It was in her head, out of nowhere, there are worms that are moving. It's texture. My sheets have lines. Let me sleep. But we couldn't sleep. We kept the lights on. She still wouldn't go to sleep. You know when she fell asleep? Close to 7, like 15 minutes to 7 o'clock in the morning. Moving right along, I am going to apply the TirTir Foundation. You should totally go check out the live from yesterday on the replay. I tried this Bay-Free Purple Dream Smoothing Primer Balm. Highly recommended from Rhonda or by Rhonda. She's right. It's really good. And it's if you're looking for a dupe for the Tatcha Balm, you might want to check this out. And this baby is like $10. You should check out the replay and kind of like get my first impressions on that. I applied it there. And then I applied the TirTir Foundation, which I said I would never do. But here we are, okay? I explained it in the live. I'm not going to get into that now. I tried these two together and I really liked, I have a hair. And I see it, I feel it. There we go. I really liked how it looked on the skin. And I was up for a few hours after that. My skin looked amazing. I felt bad taking it off. So I'm glad I'm filming pretty early. But I wasn't sure if I loved it because they were together, like the balm and the TirTir Foundation, or if I truly, truly loved the effect of the foundation. So I'm gonna apply the foundation today. I liked it better with the sponge versus the brush. So I'm gonna go in with the sponge instead. And this is not first impressions, but I am going to apply it because I wanna see what this looks like on the skin. I am impressed that I color matched myself to a T. I wanted to make a point to tell you guys that I have an Amazon storefront. I've had one for a while. I just never truly updated it. So I took the time this past weekend and I've been adding stuff and all of that. So a lot of the product that you see me feature here on the channel, such as this eye cream that on TikTok, and I am a TikTok affiliate now, so I should be pushing TikTok, but why? It's the same price, but you have to spend a certain amount of money over on TikTok in order to get the free shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, this baby is like 15, 16 bucks and you get the free shipping. So something for you to consider. Anyway, I do have an Amazon storefront. It is linked below. A lot of the product that I feature here, you will find there, and you don't have to meet a certain order limit or like order max in order for you to get the free shipping, because if you have Amazon Prime and you love all things Amazon and shopping on Amazon like we do here, you will get your product with free shipping and you'll get it pretty fast. This is looking really pretty. Do you see that color match? Like I can totally apply this and be on my way and you would never really know that I freaking have foundation on. And I know it's not about the foundation, but I did say after the live that I would try it without the balm and see if I love it. The coverage is pretty. Like it balanced me out. I don't look super red. I really like it with the sponge versus the brush. The brush gives you like a heavier coverage, but still looks really pretty. This foundation has a fragrance. All right. I smell everything. I forgot to apply the professional in this video, but I will tell you I have tried it twice already. A little bit is gonna go a very long way. I've tried it with different formulas. I've tried it with the Bobbi Brown and with my L'Oreal, and I really like that primer. So I'm gonna keep playing around with it and try maybe 2 other formulas. I didn't wanna do it with the TirTir, which is probably why I never pulled it out, because I'm trying to test out the TirTir on its own. I already know I like the primer, but this is the second time trying this foundation, and I really wanna see whether or not first impressions is like exactly what it is and I actually like the foundation, or if it's, I only like the foundation because of the balm. I don't know if I'm making sense. All right, so the skin is skinning. I wanted to follow up. First of all, the blush that I have on is the blush that I featured in the live yesterday. I had questions on a liquid blush that I recommend, or a cream. This is like a liquid cream because it's like a thicker kind of formula. So it's not necessarily liquid, it's more of a cream, but it's a looser cream. Palladio has amazing liquid blushes. They're only $10, which is why I recommend these. And this one is in Cool Pink. This is the one that I applied during the live. I have a series though. I have the entire collection. They sent me all 6. I also mentioned the Ofra ones, but these are more affordable. And in the live, I don't know why I was coming out way more like I came out a little more orangey, if you will, more saturated than what I actually am. And so this looked brighter. Can be a little intimidating. So I wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like. So it gives you a little flush. It's a nice, cool toned light pink. I did 3 dots. You can do 2 and you'd be okay. I like the intensity, so I do 3. For the eyebrows, I didn't do Benefit today. I actually went with the Temu pen. I had hauled this recently, showed it to you guys. This is the brown. The black was a little too harsh. Crazy enough, the brown works for my eyebrows, and my eyebrows are looking snatched. So I'm very happy with these, and these was like 89 cents. In terms of the skin, I have already got notes. I feel like it's still really, really pretty. However, it does have some hydration benefits to it and some radiance. It's more of a satin finish, but I find that you can see way more texture without the balm. I still like the way it looks on its own. Like, I think it's really pretty. So it's not like the product is overhyped. However, I think I liked it better with the balm. I'm gonna see how this wears, but I'm just giving you like thoughts as I'm noticing things. Now, so right now, I think I like it better with the balm. We'll see. I want to test out the palette. We're going to play around with her, but I do have to go to Thai school today, so I need something wearable. I can't go with the greens. Even though I'm filming this morning, I am still on mom mode today. Anyway, as I'm blending this out, you know when I say my brain is braining? Girl, my brain is braining. So for instance, the way that I activate all the lights in here is everything is plugged into a power strip, and that power strip is plugged into like a backup battery in the event, right? And it's also a surge protector. In the event that there was some sort of surge, since it's Florida, there's always thunderstorms and stuff, I don't have to worry about my equipment frying. I needed to unplug the power strip. I wasn't using the lights so that I could plug in my laptop and edit while I was here. Come up with something pretty wearable for the day, but pretty. So I'm gonna go into extra sauce. So we fast forward a few days and I'm like, oh yeah, like I need to plug in my lights. So I grab the extension cord and I plug it in, I turn everything on, and the freaking lights won't turn on. And I'm like, why are these lights not turning on? So then I got nervous because even my camera wouldn't turn on, and I'm like, flip of the switch, nothing turns on. Cool, turn it back off, just in case. I plugged it in, made sure I plugged it in, and still nothing. So I'm like, what in the world is happening here? I'm gonna go into Sweet Talker. I think it's such a pretty shade. Let's see what that looks like on the eyeball. It turns out, you guys, when I really took a step back, because I started panicking and I really gave it a good look. Guys, I plugged the power strip into itself. Not into anything else that's an actual power source. Like, I grabbed the power strip and I plugged it into itself. And when I realized that I had done that, I literally had an aha moment, and I was like, okay, like, you need to take a break, go grab some coffee. You're having a moment. And that is not even as bad as it got yesterday. Now, mind you, the night before I had great sleep. Yesterday, I was gonna step out and I'm like, oh, my wallet. It's in my bag. I'm looking for my bag, which is one of the Temu bags that I've recently hauled. I got the brown and the black. I'm looking for my bag. I can't find it. Looking for it everywhere. Nowhere to be found. Miss Cammie's philosophy is what's yours is mine and not the other way around, which we're working on. But since I couldn't find it anywhere in the house, I asked Miss Ty and my husband, like, hey, have you guys seen my bag? And they're like, no. I knew it. Cam took my bag. She moved it. I'm gonna go into like this chocolate brown. It's basically the deepest shade in the palette. I was like, oh my goodness, there goes Miss Cam. She has my bag. I go in her room. I go crazy looking for my purse because I need my wallet. I have a car key, no wallet, can't go anywhere. And I'm looking for it, can't find it anywhere. I asked her, she's like, no, I don't have your bag, but she's 3, right? So I'm like, little liar, okay, don't believe you. I retraced my steps and I'm like, guys, I had my bag when I went out with you guys earlier this week. I remember bringing it in the house. I remember, so I'm retracing my steps. I goes, Mom, you might have left it in the car. No, I didn't, girl. No, I didn't. But since I couldn't find it anywhere in the house, I was like, fine, let me go outside, whatever. I know you're wrong. Lies. I checked, it was in the car. I'm gonna go in with a Refer 27 and I'll blend back and forth along that edge. I want a pretty look, but it needs to be wearable. I will follow up on another video and play around. If you guys wanna see the green, let me know. I initially wanted to try the greens and see. However, I already get stared at when I wear makeup out. And my husband says it's because it's no longer the norm. So I feel like when I go to the school, I don't want to draw attention, like extra attention, because I have green on my face. And of course, not because of me, because I really don't care. Right? I literally post on the internet and talk to a camera all day long. But it's more so for Miss Ty. I would hate for anyone to like start making fun of me and then she feels bad. Whatever is left on the brush, I'll drag underneath. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because, you know, it's a lighter shade, so it's cute. It adds a little bit of depth without being too much. Okay, so far I tried 3 different shades and they're actually really nice. I'm impressed with this shimmer shade. It's really pretty, pigmented enough. shimmery enough, like it's frosty, but it's not like in your face messy, which sometimes you have to be careful with formulas because if it's too much, it could ruin a look, but not this one. This one was actually really nice. All right, friends, now we are going to apply the Il Maquillage on the skin. I've already given you guys my feedback and thought on this situation. Again, I mean, I can add a setting powder and call it a day here because the setting powder would tone this down and then you won't be able to see the texture. I'm human, I have skin, it's normal. So if you don't mind that, that's fine. I just want to be fully transparent with you guys and tell you what I'm seeing and the differences I'm noticing between yesterday and today with the difference of application and stuff. That balm though does smooth this out and definitely made a difference. I'm gonna go in with the Il Maquillage highlighter, which I really liked. Look, I'm gonna go like this and you see the skin, right? It's so pretty and it's in your face. So pretty. And it's so pigmented that I can just take whatever's left and put it on the tip of my nose. You could even apply whatever's left on the brow bone. Just be very careful if you have frosty on the eyes because it can get a little too much, but it does make the brow look a little more lifted. That highlighter is so stinking pretty and I think it would look amazing on the eyes as well. My hands are feeling a little dry, so I will use that Body Souffle, which I really liked the fragrance. I had to go to my bag to grab it because I've been carrying it since I did the unboxing. It's actually really nice. I went onto the Ipsy shops to see if they had a full size. They didn't. I didn't even see this one. So I'll just be on the lookout. Ipsy does have amazing things over on their shops. It's just that I kind of know what I want and I really wanted this. Ay, que rico. It smells so damn good. All right, you guys, but here is the look. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the products that I featured in today's video. Make sure you check out my Amazon storefront if you're interested in several of these products. All in all, I think the products were really nice. The palette is not the most amazing we've received, but it did perform, so I'm not mad at her. And please go show love to the vlog channel. Be ready because tomorrow's video is gonna be so much fun. And it's one that I've been enjoying a lot more this year than I have in the past. But once you see it, you'll get it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.